Good morning, Year 3. Welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. What I'd like to do to start off with is have a go at the 4 questions on the board. So not just addition and subtraction today, we're adding in some multiplication and division as well. Okay, so use the methods you know, give them a go, pause, and then look at the answers once you've got them. Okay. Right, so our 4 answers are up on the board, up on the screen for you to see. Okay, so mark those off. Well done if you got them. Okay, so let's make a start with today's lesson. Okay, today we will be moving on from adding money to subtracting. So once again, you're going to need to be recognising the British coins and notes and using effective methods of subtraction. So I'm going to show you a few methods and you're going to choose which one you find easiest to use for today's work. Okay, so 4 questions to get us started. I would like to have a look at the coins that Ron has. So he has these coins and he spends 52 pence. How much does he have left? So work out the total and take it away. And then what is £1 subtract 20p? £1 subtract 25 pence. And then complete the missing number questions at the bottom. So give these a go, pause it and come back. Okay, so Ron, we need to look at how much he's got to start with for question 1. So he's got a £2, 50, add 20, this gives us 70, add the 2 and the 1 is 73, and we're taking away 52 pence. Okay, so we're going to cross those 2 out. What has he got left? He has £2, 21 left. Okay, £1 take away 20 pence is 80 pence. £1 take away 25 pence is 75 pence. We can use some of our knowledge of when we were dividing 100 up from a couple of weeks ago. And then the last one, 4 questions. Okay, so each one needs to equal £1. So 60 add 40 gives us £1. 70 add 30 gives us £1. Then we've got 35 add 65 gives us £1. And our last one is 15 pence. Add 85 pence equals £1. So well done if you got them. Don't forget your pound and pence symbols as well. Okay, so we have a part whole model here. We've got the whole amount at the top, which we've got a £5 note and a 50 pence coin. And then we've got one part, we've got £2 and 10 pence. So we need to work out what we add to that £2.10 to make £5.50. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to exchange our top one for some coins that are a bit easier to use. So I'm going to swap or exchange the £5 note for 5 £1 coins. And I'm going to do the same for the 50 pence. So I'm going to swap the 50 pence for 5 10 pence coins. Okay, so that is our whole amount. Okay, we already know that we have £2.10. Okay, so that one's covered up, that one's done. Okay, so now we can work out what's missing by looking at what pounds and 10 pences are left. Okay, so we have £3 and 40 pence left. So that is our missing number part of our part whole model. Okay, let's try our next one. So similar thing, let's have a look. Okay, so she's going to subtract the pounds and the pence. So it's the same amounts, but we're just looking at different ways of doing it. Okay, so £5.50 take away £2 equals £3.50. Then take away the 10 pence. Okay, and it will give us our answer. So there's 2 ways of doing the same thing. You could exchange your bigger notes for coins, or you could do a subtraction of the pounds and the pence and partition it. Okay, so 2 ways to solve the same problem. Okay, have a look at this one. So we've got a different amount at the top and we've got a different amount in one of our parts, so you need to work out the missing one. Choose which method you find easiest. Do you want to exchange the 10 for £10 coins, or do you want to just do a subtraction of the pounds and the pence? So pause the video, have a go and come back for the answer. Okay, so I'm going to exchange it just so we can see it visually. So £10 note is going to become £10 coins. Okay, the 20 pence is going to become two 10p coins, right? And I'm going to work out what I've already got. All right, so we've got £2 coins to make the £2 there, and a £1 to cover up that one. So they're not covering it up quite, but we know they've gone, and a 1 10p going over there as well. So what do we have left? Let's count the pound coins. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, £7 and 10p. So that is what is left. Okay. So again, same one, but we can do it by subtracting the pounds. So £10.20, take away the £3 gives us £7.20, then subtract the pence. So £7.20 take away 10p becomes £7.10. So two ways of solving that same problem. Okay, Ron is using a number line to subtract £3 and 65p from £5. Okay, so here's my number line. I've got my £5 at the end. Because we're subtracting, it is getting smaller, so £5 is going at this end. And I'm going to start by subtracting the pounds. So I've done my jump and I'm taking away 3. So what is £5 take away £3? And I'm going to write the answer underneath the arrow where the jump ends. Okay, I now need to take away my pence. Okay, so you could do this in jumps of 10 if that's easier. You could do it as one jump of 65. It's what works for you. Okay, so I'm going to take away 60 to start with. Okay, sticking to my multiples of 10 because that's a bit easier. Okay, so that I'm now at £1.40. What else have I got to take away? I've taken away £3, I've taken away 60p. I need to take away another 5p, so a third jump. So £1.40, take away 5p, £1.35. Okay, so that is my answer. £5 take away £3.65 equals £1.35. So another way, so we've now done a part whole model and number line to show you different ways of doing subtraction. Okay, so we're going to look at the same problem in a different way. Okay, so I'm going to start with £5 again on my number line, and I've put my end amount £3.65 at the other end of my number line. Okay, so I'm going to work out the difference, okay, between them by counting onwards this time. Okay, so subtraction is still going to give us the answer to this question, but I'm going to start with the smaller amount and count on to £5. Okay, so I'm going to jump 35p to start with, so it takes me to £4. Okay, and then £4 to £5. I'm going to do one big jump of £1, so it gives me £1.35. So the difference is £1.35. Okay, so still using a number line, going the opposite way. If you find addition a little bit easier, you can use it to help you. All right, we've got a bar model again here. We've got our total amount at the top, which is £2.15, and we've broken it up into two parts underneath. Okay, so I've got £1.90, add something equals £2.15. Okay, so we're going to use what we've got to work out the missing number. Okay, so we're going to do subtraction. So I've got £2, could do it on a number line like Ron's done, £2.15, take away the £1.90, and I've just broken it up into smaller chunks to make it easier to do my subtraction. So taking away £1 to start with, because that's a nice easy one, which takes me to £1.15. Take away 15p takes me to £1. I'm left with 75p to take away, so it takes me to 25p. Okay, or you can do it how Amar's done it and work out the difference. So starting at £1.90, adding 10p to get to £2, adding 15p to get to £2.50, and the difference is 25p. So you can use either method to get you to the answer. So you could either do it like Ron and subtract backwards, or like Amar and work out the difference between the two amounts, counting forwards and adding. Okay, but they both got to the same answer. So completing the bar model, we need 25p. Okay, remember in the video you can go back through, you can pause it, you can look at these as many times as you need to, but it's two ways of using a bar model and a number line to get to the same answer. Okay, so starting with your total and counting back, or starting with your smaller amount and counting up to your total and working out the difference. Right, so we've got two bar models here with the same total on the top of £5.30. Okay, and we're going to work out how to fill in the missing gap. So we've got £4.85 add something equals £5.30. So there's not much difference between £4.85 and £5.30, so we could just count on. Okay, because we're ending in 85, you might want to count on in fives. Okay, so 85, 90, 95, 100, then we've got 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that gives us 9 different fives, which is 45. So you can count on and work out that gap. Okay, so when the whole amount and the unknown part are quite similar and there's small difference, it's usually easier just to count up. Okay, so like I just did from £4.85, because it's only a small difference up to £5.30, I can just count on. Okay, whereas on the bottom one, where it's £5.30 as our total, but I've only got 45 pence, it's easier to do a subtraction question starting with the biggest amount. Okay, so £4.85 would go in the gap, and when the whole amount and the known part have a large difference, easier to take away. Okay, so that might be where you use your number line, or you partition it, take away the pounds and then the pence. Okay, so there's two ways of solving each of those questions, and it's about looking at them and working out which is the best method. Okay, so just remember, if there's a small difference, it's easier just to count on. If there's a bigger difference between the two numbers, it's easier to do a subtraction or a take away. Okay. Right, our last question before you have a go at today's task. So we've got £7.85 in a piggy bank, and she's going to spend £1.60. Okay, and your job is to complete the bar model to show how much is left. So the top of our bar model is our total. Okay, so she's got £7.85 in her piggy bank, sorry, and she's spending £1.60, which is already shown. So what is the missing amount? Okay, so pause, work out what is the missing amount. It's quite a big difference, so you'll probably need to do a subtraction for this one. Okay, come back when you've worked it out. Can you work out what coins it might be as well as the amount? Okay, so we've got a total amount of £7.85 at the top. She spends £1.60, so we can work it out. We're going to do the £7, take away £1, gives us 6 pence. Then we've got the 85 pence, take away 60. Okay, so we are left with £6.25. Okay, so well done today. Again, showing you a few different methods that you can use. Remember, if the difference is small, count on. If it's a bigger one, do a subtraction. So complete today's quiz. Remember, the videos are always available, so you can go back over them as you need to. So the video will be on YouTube and it will be in the daily channel on Teams. Okay, enjoy, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.